Hey everybody, I just got back from the county building. I've got the EMS for you. They never shocked my son. They never gave him oxygen in any way, form, or shape. The other problem is 911 not being able to tell you what to do when you call them. They've got the training program there, but nobody is being trained. A death happened in April. It happened again in October. That October was my baby. So what is the problem? Why can't you help these people get trained to help the people in our county? Especially knowing that you have all that money invested in that material and it has yet to be made. My child stood not a chance with our EMS service. I'm going to tell you, they did not shock him. He needed a AFib. They did not give him any kind of oxygen at all the whole time. How can you survive when he had respiratory distress? That was the problem. Respiratory distress. If they would have shocked him, he would have come back. He had a pulse whenever they got there. 911 could not tell anyone what to do. It took them 30 minutes to get to my house. That is unacceptable. 10 minutes anywhere. The city was there way before them. I'm talking way before then. He had to get on the radio and say, look, this is an emergency, get here. I'm not sure who he was. He was with Marion EMS, and Donnie Durrell was there too. I'm thankful they did come. There's so much crap I'm having to go through right now. I'm trying to get a full autopsy. At the hospital, they told me I didn't have to have one. Well, I did. And what's so bad about that? I got a letter. I'll have to show you the letter. Wow. But I didn't want my son brutally cut up. Well, they took his brain. You think I was notified? No. No. He also got a forensic toxicology report, which is that's great. We'll be able to see what happened altogether. But I told him I did not want my son butchered up, and he did it any damn way. And he didn't have the guts to let me know. He reported me to DSS that the night my son died, that I looked under the influence, and they gave me his name. They gave me his name, the deputy coroner. That's who they told them that. When you lose a child at the hospital, your life, how in the hell are you gonna act? So I am prepared, buddy, for war. I was not under any influence. That can be proven. I have over 36 witnesses from the hospital that has gave affidavits about that as well as EMS workers that were at my home, and one of your own investigators. He's mad at me from a long time ago, I can tell you that. One thing I'm not going to play with anybody in this county is ever my child. My child was my life. And for him to say, oh, she looked distraught, but under the influence of fucking what? I don't drink. I smoke. I don't take any drugs. Your assumption got you in some trouble, buddy, and I plan to take it as far as I can. I didn't even have to get a lawyer to get your name. The little young lady gave it right away. You make me sick. And then what she put my son through, after everything else he'd been through, they gave me the option, did I want an autopsy at the hospital? I said, no, not really, because I don't want him butchered. But 2 hours later, the coroner, an investigator, and the deputy that was here earlier come up. Well, you're going to do the autopsy, asking me who my child's doctor was. I could not tell you who my son's doctor was at the moment. He had about 10 to 15 of them. It wasn't just one doctor. And he said, well, my daughter had a doctor till she was 18. So fucking what? Your daughter was healthy, right? Don't compare my child to your child or nobody else's child. That was your child. And I believe your wife might have been raising her, not you. So, I called about his forensic autopsy. Old Jimmy boy, you got me where I can't get in it either. But if I have to get a judge or my lawyer to do that, we're going to get that done too. And I suggest that the coroner take over your case, because you're going to be in some deep shit just because you want to be a bully. It ain't going to work with me, buddy. You have lied, and you know it. And this is the girl that's going to bring you down. And I can prove it. Everything you've done to me was illegal, evil, just out of pure malfeasance. And it's because I think whenever a brown cop worked for you, and I went and told you to get him to leave me alone, you remember that? He told me to keep my mouth shut because I didn't need to be drugged through the mud by the media, the news. Shortly after that, a young lady got tased in her mouth. I remember it very clearly now. My grandmother was there. I don't forget anything, buddy. Thank you.